Hello, internet friends. So, this is the story of how I got here. I decided to build an airplane. That was 5 years ago. And look at me. I'm installing a rib into this fuel tank. Yet again. At least it's going better this time. The last fuel tank, I think it took me 6 months to build. And I will probably be done with this, I'm guessing in a few days. So I think I will have built this fuel tank in less than a month, which is probably pretty good for having a goal of building 1 hour per day. And when I time these things, it looks like each rib is taking me about 1 hour to do. Which sounds like a long time, doesn't it? An hour to install a rib, but I mean, look how many Quicos there are. If I counted, I don't know. Let's just estimate that there's 60 Quicos, right? So that's 1 minute per side, and you have to, take the Quico out, go pick up a rivet, which is challenging to do when your gloves are covered in Pro Seal. That's not the only part of you that's going to be covered in Pro Seal, but you won't find that out until later when you discover that you have airplane herpes. So then you put the rivet in, and then you buck the rivet, and then you repeat the process. And it's easily probably 1 minute per hole, and times 60, and I've just made that number up, and then you get an hour. So that makes sense that it takes that much time to install this rib. So I'm gonna guess 8 ribs that need to be installed in this fuel tank. So at least 8 hours of work, but what am I on? Video 48 of fuel tanks. So divide that by 2 tanks, and there's at least 24 videos per tank. So I'm going to say that's at least 24 hours worth of work. Which, if I achieve my goal of 1 hour of work per day, means basically is a month. A month at my pace is a good achievement for building this fuel tank. And it's still challenging to complete this during the day because of the time it takes you have to allocate to be able to mix the Pro Seal and then complete the work within a working time. It's not like I can just look at my calendar during the day and say, oh, I have a free hour for lunch and I can just go do something and work on. No, I can't, because I have to dedicate at least 1 hour, but probably 2 or 3 to make sure that I accomplish what I want. Any other part on the plane, you can start doing something and stop, and it's fine. And you could put in maybe 2 hours over the day, especially if you work from home like me, and get all your emails done, and they're just kind of sitting waiting for something to happen or waiting for someone to respond, and all you need to do is go drill a hole or solder something. Could easily do that. I could easily set up work in the garage and have my computer and do all that. So I'm hopeful that when these tanks are over, that's what I can do. And when I'm not traveling, maybe I'll achieve 2 hours per day. You might notice the sad balloon on that tank. I thought that there might be another leak. I actually went and filled the balloon back up and then sprayed down the entire tank with soapy water, and I think it's just the crappy latex balloon letting air escape through itself. So I think the tank is fine. So next step, I guess put fuel in it and find out if it leaks or not. I've seen some people recommend like put a gallon of fuel in it and then like tip it on each side and then see if it leaks. I might do that just for fun. And oh, here I'm finally installing the rivets in the wing attach rib that I missed. I don't know if it's actually a rib. Wing attach bracket. Let's call it that. Which is awkward to do because you can't squeeze them. Like the squeezer doesn't fit there, so had to actually get out the 3X gun, which I never recommend using except for in 474 sized rivets. Anything that's a 4, you want the 3X gun. But if it's a 3, use the 2X gun. You'll be a lot happier with your results. And if you are trying to decide between a 3X gun and a 2X gun, then you know what to do. Just scan those QR codes, particularly the Slack one, because that's where you'll actually get a useful answer. Because the Discord one is empty. I mean, there's people there, but we don't chat there. We chat in Slack. So I will see you there and see you in the next video.